Hey guys, it's Tarek with Cyclone FPV, and I'm going to put a real quick video together for you on how to connect the HGLRC F3V4 Pro flight controller. It's right here. That's a used one that I've got, but I figured it'd be just as good as connecting other ones. So I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle between my screen here and the other screen, so bear with me a second while I get everything organized. Okay, so I'm going to flip this screen around right now, and what we're looking at is the website here. This is the Cyclone FPV website. So if you go to my website, and you click on the CFPV post and info and you go to tutorials, I just put this article up here on connecting your HGLRC F3V4 to BetaFlight. And if you click that, you will find the drivers right down here. So if you click those, they're going to download in a zip file, and you're going to want to extract them. Once you extract them, you're going to want to run them. And when you're done, you should see something like this, where it's the Silicon Labs driver that's going to need to be loaded. So I've got a system in the background here, and here's what I was looking at and taking a screenshot off earlier. So what you can notice, though, if you do have this, is I'm going to go ahead and open BetaFlight up. There's a couple things that you should know of ahead of time. First thing is this F3V4 is going to use the spacing board. And so you're going to want to make sure that you download the driver for the spacing F3 drivers, and I'm going to show you that real quick. And the other thing is that sometimes when you try to flash this, you may experience where it takes your flight controller offline and then it doesn't come back on. And in that case, you're going to basically simply unplug the USB, plug it back in, and then try to flash again. It is a hiccup with the driver a little bit, and some computers, not all of them, but if you do have that problem, that would be the fix. So let me go back here real quick. And what you're going to see is as soon as I plug in this flight controller now, if you watch the top right there, you're going to see it go to COM13, right? And obviously to check your version, you will go to the CLI and just type in the box here, version, right? And then you're going to see it's running the spacing. I did this recent update as of November. I don't know if there's any more, but I'm going to do another update anyway. So I'm going to click disconnect here. I'm going to go to firmware flasher, and I'm going to go ahead and just select, I think the omnibus will come up because that was the last board I was on, but it could be the spacing. Okay, so let's just go down to hit S, go to spacing F3. And then we're going to check the newest firmware, which is the one that I loaded. But in either case, leave everything just like it is here. Full chip erase, but you don't need anything else. And click on load firmware. And as soon as it's done, you can click flash. Now watch this area right here real quick, because this is what I was talking about earlier. So I'm going to click flash firmware, right? And, well, actually, no, on this one, on mine, it's working. So, okay, never mind. You don't have to worry about that. But like I said, if you do have the problem where it takes it offline as the COM port and does not put it back in DFU mode, then just unplug the USB and plug it back in and do the flash again, and it'll usually reset itself without any problem. Once it's done, though, and I'll flip you back to the screen here, it's going to be updating. It's flashing right now. As soon as it's done, everything will be back to normal, and you should be able to do all your updates that you need to do. It does take a little bit of time. Another thing to keep in mind is some of the settings on here, excuse me, I can help you adjust. One of the things you're going to want to do is when it's plugged into USB, the VTX is going to light up no matter what, but when you plug it into a LiPo, and I don't have one laying here right now, you can turn the VTX off by flipping the switch here on the side. And I would recommend doing that if you're programming it and you've got the LiPo in, because it will keep it from overheating. So flip the switch off right under this panel right here, and then, but if you have the USB in, even if it's off, this light will still light up for the readout, okay? So let's switch back down and see where we're at. All right, we're almost done. It's verifying right now, and you should be good to go here in just 1 second. Let me just wait for it to get done, and I will get you through. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and connect now, and when we connect, you should see everything's back in order. I don't have mine laying flat right now. One thing that you do want to do, again, remember, is if you're using your ports, make sure to set up your ports accordingly, so that you've got your S-Bus and everything else should be pretty good for you, okay? So I'm going to end that here and let you know that this is part of our new video segment. If you have any questions or need a quick video done, just let me know. I'll put it on the website because I'm sure the tutorials will help somebody else, and at the same time, we'll put it up on YouTube for everybody to watch. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all very much, and find us at CycloneFPV.com, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.